Hey, what's going on, traders? Once again, it's your boy Mark Easy, aka the DJ Daytrader. That's right, all up in your YouTube on this Wednesday. That's right. You know what time it is? Time for my hot pick of the day. Now, today's hot pick is actually for tomorrow, which will be March 5th. 2020. Now, but before we get into that, don't forget to help me out by smashing those buttons. Yep, on that YouTube, we grow and we're building. We need you to like the video, also comment. You can subscribe to the channel and also hit that bell. Notifies you anytime I put up some new content, new video, or go live like we've been doing in the pre-market and doing some live trading in the chat room. So definitely lock it on in and hit that bell so you know whenever we do the thing we do.
I can't take you doing that thing you do.
With no further ado, let's get into it. It is time for my hot pick of the day. Today's hot pick of the day is on the ticker ZM. That is Zoom Video Communications. Well, Zoom has been on a tear lately, as you know, because of the coronavirus. Everyone ramping up their video conferencing instead of meeting in person. So they've actually been booming because of the coronavirus. And it had earnings today, and shares of the video conferencing software dropped as much as 10% and then pared back part of its losses in extended trading today after the company reported earnings and guidance that exceeded analyst expectations. Zoom has been on a tear, of course, like I said, during the coronavirus outbreak. As companies turned to remote work, the stock was up more than 70% on the year, not including the move that followed the release. Here's how the company did. Earnings 15 cents per share adjusted versus 7 cents per share as expected by analysts. Also, revenue 188.3 million versus 176.6 million as expected by analysts. Revenue grew 78% on an annualized basis in the fourth quarter of 2020 fiscal year, which ended January 31st. According to a statement, the prior quarter revenue growth topped 85%. There were 641 customers paying Zoom over $100,000 in the trailing 12 months at the end of the quarter, up 86% year over year. The growth rate one quarter was 97%. At the end of the quarter, Zoom had 81,900 customers with over 10 employees, up 61% year over year. In the prior year, that quarter, the growth rate had been 7%. So definitely, Zoom has been booming. Like we said, with this coronavirus, they're doing like a lot of remote work, a lot of remote conferencing. You know, no one wants to do that face to face. They want to put that mask on. So this is perfect for the virtual online business like Zoom. So definitely, it has been popping and got a little pullback today with the earnings, even though they beat, because I guess they've just been on a rip, so it might have been priced in already. But as always, as day traders, as technical traders, we got to go to the charts and see exactly what's going on. With my hot pick of the day, the ticker ZM, that is Zoom Video Communications. All right, if we look at the intraday chart today, Zoom closed at $116.80. Looks like it popped up to about 120 in the after hours, then boom, slammed down 17 points to this 103. And now, like I said, what I do often is I use the Fibonacci retracement and I measure the top of the move to the bottom of the move, which is 120 at the top, 103 at the bottom. And you can see this 111.15 is the 50%. We always talk about the golden line, and you can see it's just kind of chopping around that area. Reclaimed it right here after hours and kind of broke down and testing this blue line, which is actually the 9 EMA on the daily, and kind of just trying to curl back up and retest this 111.15, which is the 50% retracement. But before we get into the full intraday analysis, let's go back to the daily chart and get a broader perspective to see where Zoom has been over the last year or so. As you can see, Zoom, ever since, here we go, 2020, opened the year at about 65 and all the way up to almost $121, almost double. Let's say about 90% up for the year. As you can see, it had trouble last year. Where did it IPO? I believe it IPO'd somewhere last year in May at about this $50 mark. We pushed up all the way to about this 107 and then had this major pullback throughout the year, all the way to maybe mid-October-ish. So what I did as a Fibonacci retracement trader, I took this 107.34 and fibbed down here to the 60.97 and got these retracement levels, which you can see held here 60.97. We reclaimed this 71.91, came back down, tested this 78.68, winded up being resistance, pulled back down, found support here again, and then we just kind of went on this rip up to 89, then up to 97. Then you can see this 107 was a resistance, found support there, and then pushed on up all the way to this 121, zooming and booming because of the coronavirus, and just kind of staying up top here. But a little pullback today with the earnings. I'm not sure, they did a beat, so definitely on the bullish side of Zoom, but maybe the earnings is already priced in with the coronavirus. So let's go to the intraday chart so we can kind of see where we're at today. You could see, like I said, I measured this move from the top to the bottom on earnings. So what we want to see tomorrow for our intraday trading, we definitely want to see Zoom hold this 109.85, which is the 9 EMA. If it reclaims that, we'll look for a break and hold of this 111.15, the 50% retracement on this move down today. And once we get above here, we can see this bullish movement head up towards this 113 level, 116.36, and maybe even test this 120 mark that it hit after hours. And who knows, it could test this daily high of 121.93, about 122, and even move up further. This coronavirus thing is not over, and I expect that Zoom will keep on pushing up as long as that the coronavirus is in effect. So those are the levels we definitely want to watch. By chance, if it does break this 109.85, we could see a test of this 107 and maybe even this 103, depending. Zoom can move, I don't know, the ATRs $7.60. So this stock can really move and groove on you. So be sure to size correctly and mitigate your risk. By no means is this a slow moving stock, and its name represents how it moves. Zoom. Yep. So definitely be careful for this one. But like I said, we could see a test of this 103 maybe if the price action decides to break it down. But we got a bullish market now. Well, somewhat bullish market, but we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. But with the earnings beat, I would expect it to move up. You would naturally think that, but I don't like to get biased with these things because sometimes I get caught up in my head like, oh, I beat the earnings, so it should go up. So I'm only looking for an up move, and the thing winds up pulling back maybe a day or so and then decides to rip on up. So just follow the price action, watch these levels. You can rewind the video, pause it, write down these levels, as these levels will be in play tomorrow. And sometimes when I mark these levels out from the earnings, these levels work for maybe a week, sometimes even months after, depending on the price action. So you definitely want to keep these levels written down, or maybe even learn how to use this Fibonacci retracement. I'll actually make a video real soon on how I use the Fibonacci retracement, and you guys can learn how I do it and put those on your charts for sure. But yep, simple and easy today. That is my technical analysis on my hot pick of the day, the ticker ZM. That is Zoom Video Communications. All right, there you go. There you have it. That was my hot pick of the day on the ticker ZM. That is Zoom Video Communications. Now, as always, it takes a lot to put these videos together, a lot of time, a lot of effort, but I love doing it for you. I love the journey of day trading, and I love to share it with you guys, my knowledge. And feel free to leave a comment if you like the videos, if you agree with my technical analysis, or maybe you have a different perspective on it. I'm glad to hear what you think. So definitely leave it in the comments. I can always learn from you guys, not just you guys learning from me. I don't know everything, so I definitely want to hear from you guys. So hit the comment section below. But as always, like I said, it takes a lot to put these videos together, and all I ask you guys in return, just 3 clicks of your mouse. That's right. To click number 1, you can like the video. Click number 2, you can subscribe to the channel. And click number 3, hit that bell notification. Anytime I put up some new content, some new video, or go live, you'll be right there with me, rocking and rolling, grooving and moving, earning while we learning, all that good stuff. It's all good. All right, time for me to bounce on up out the door. Mark Easy, aka the DJ Daytrader, signing on out, reminding you to plan your trade, trade your plan, and stay green. You know what I mean? Till next time, aloha.